Candace Owens has gone full on cuckoo, or cuckoo nest, as I call it. I don't know what's going on in her head, but the intelligence has left the building. What is going on with Candace Owens? And Lucy Powell will become the deputy leader of the Labour Party. So there we go. It's all going on. But Candace Owens has been slammed. She's been slam dunked after calling Charlie Kirk's life fake and branding tributes demonic. She's off her nut. I found some strange articles, but I chose this one, obviously. But Candace Owens, full on cookie nest, mate. I don't know what's going on her head, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot of sense. Candace Owens has ignited a furious online debate after launching a scathing attack on the life and legacy of fellow Conservative figure Charlie Kirk. Didn't take her long, did it? Owens didn't hold back, controversially labelling Kirk's life as fake and dismissing the public tributes paid to him as demonic, provoking widespread condemnation across social media. I mean, she's been coming out with some really, really weird stuff for the last, what? We say 8 months to 12 months? What's happened? She got abducted by aliens or something. In a 55-second video clip posted by ex-user Nathan Livingstone, Milky Bar TV, Candace Owens faced accusations from implying that Erica Kirk was involved in a plot targeting her husband, Charlie Kirk. In the clip, Owens went so far as to declare that nothing in Charlie Kirk's life was real and described honouring him through contributions to the TP USA as demonic. That's Turning Point USA. According to Livingstone, Owens' use of Kirk's death, turning the sorrow into an attack campaign against his family and staff purely for her own gain, was already despicable. But to go further and claim that his life's work, his legacy, even his family, was somehow not real, he added. I mean, what on earth? She's just off her nut. I don't get what. Is she trying to stay relevant? Is she panicking? She really has got issues. Well, I think she's basically just going to destroy her own career. I mean, if you still follow and listen to Candace Owens, you're part of the problem. It's as simple as that now. He stated that the extent of the wickedness in her actions is deeply unsettling. He observed that Stephen Crowder, the host of Louder with Crowder, was correct in labelling her a miserable. Yes, indeed, as you can see on screen. This was followed by Livingstone's inclusion of an ex-post from Crowder, which featured Owens seemingly suggesting that Erica Kirk was evil and had conspired with the Trump administration to murder her spouse, Charlie. Come on now. You don't come up with this stuff overnight. You just come up with it at the spare of the moment in your sad little head. Don't you, Candace? It's pathetic. She is sick in the head. Unsurprisingly, Owens' inflammatory remarks drew immediate and widespread backlash, as evidenced by the flood of critical comments on the post. Why is she smiling, beaming while talking about this stuff? Demonic, a different user added. She's cray-cray. Cray-cray. Definitely crazy. Well, 100%. Oh. I don't... Yeah, that's her science. Trust me, bro. That's what Islam uses. Trust me, bro. Explain why Owens had implicated Erica in her husband's passing. An ex-user offered this conjecture. My theory, Erica privately rejected her attempts to insinuate herself back into the inner circle at TP USA. So now she's turning on Erica and the whole organisation, hence the new version of her conspiracy. Which is very plausible. That is plausible. How would you have liked everyone to react since she's apparently the expert on what everyone should do and say after her horrific assassination. She's just mad she wasn't part of any of the memorials or the Medal of Freedom ceremony. She feels left out, insecure, and of course it's all about her, another user added. That sounds about right as well. She's the authority on what everyone should do and say, and if she doesn't feel they react properly, then they must be guilty of a horrendous conspiracy. She was in love with Charlie. Charlie picked Erica. Now Candace is going to make that poor widow's life even more miserable. Candace is truly sick, one commentator noted. She's certainly ruining her own career. She isn't grieving, she's grifting. People grieving over someone don't try to harm the people closest to them. They're grieving. This isn't being a friend, another user wrote. The wave of backlash against Candace Owens reveals a deep fracture within the conservative movement she once occupied. Her decision to target a grieving widow and disparage a fellow activist's memory has been widely seen not just as political disagreement, but as an act of profound cruelty. For many commentators, the intensity of her claims, branding the life of a colleague as fake and tributes as demonic, it crossed a boundary, shifting the focus from genuine debate to personal attack. Ultimately, this episode raises uncomfortable questions about the limits of rhetoric and the relentless pursuit of attention in modern political discourse. I mean, she's lost the plot. Well and truly lost the plot. She's done. And the other one I wanted to cover today was Lucy Powell. There are protests going around. You have a look on YouTube. I think Louis Errington for one, as well as the audit channels. Have a look. They've got all the protests going on here. UKIP type protests, etc. going on. So don't forget to check them out, people. Lucy Powell has won Labour's deputy leadership election after a campaign based on a call for the party to change course. The election results could spell trouble for Keir Starmer, as Ms Powell will be free to speak out against his government's policies from the backbenches rather than being bound by collective responsibility like her defeated deputy leadership rival, Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson. Ms Powell, the Manchester Central MP, was sacked from Keir's cabinet in September and has indicated she will refuse a return to a government role so she can speak more openly about the direction of the party in office. She has insisted she wants to help Keir and our government to succeed, but the party must change how we are doing things to turn things around. And the irony is, you can't turn around the mess you're in. Labour are screwed. They've done a Candace Owens and destroyed themselves. In a final message to supporters earlier this week, she said Labour had to be more in touch with our movement and the communities and workplaces we represent, more principled and strategic, less tactical and strongly guided by our values. It only takes all this to work out that you need to be more in touch with the communities, like the people that voted you in. I mean, it's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. That sums up Labour in a nutshell. What can I say? But nonetheless, Labour stroll on, but I think they're done. Well and truly done. So there's not really much we can say about that, to be fair. So I have to see what's going on in the world. There's quite a few, like I say, people out and about. The UKIP demos going on. Could be a few channels that are worth watching. London City Events, Louis Errington, UK Sploosh, E Speaks Freely, BB Audits, L audits. News Now in Yorkshire, they're all out and about doing their thing of protests. Something going on everywhere, but from what I can see, obviously it's just the usual. They're doing the walks and waving the flags, so they're doing their bit. But yeah, it's good. It's a good show. A lot of people there, so I'll check them out if I was you, because can't see the protests stopping anytime soon because nothing's being done. I don't even get people to listen to the people that are doing the actual protests, are they? That's the problem. But nonetheless, it is what it is. But anyway, what else can I say? What else can I say? But catch me on the next live. I will be live. I'm live Sundays. And then Monday through to Thursdays, I'm lives at 4 p.m. Friday at 7 p.m. Like Saturdays and Sundays, usually 2-3 o'clock. I go live, so happy days. And I'll be doing the court updates for Julia Wandale. Next one is due Wednesday, which is about the 30th. But I'll do like a 3-day roundup on that, so it's all good. So happy days. Happy days. Thank you very much for watching. Not a long one, but it's a Saturday. What can I say? But for now, that is the wizard's words.